Mind your business. Welcome everybody to the live show. We've got some good stuff going on for you on today. We got some changes that you're going to see today because we're trying to make it a greater show and a better show for you all. So right now, we are just going to go and give you some current events that'll be happening with in the city very soon.
All right, you guys, coming up this weekend and coming up within the next month, we've got the virtual give-a-thon with Blue Skies Foundation presenting Authors in Art in association with Inspire Learning Center. This is the virtual give-a-thon, and we are raising funds for scholarships for our youth in visual arts, digital arts, music, dance, all of the performing arts, spoken word, book writing, all of that good stuff. We are looking to fundraise as much as we can so that we can get some scholarships for our youth. Help us raise some funds for our favorite children, and the website is at www.inspirelc.com. The next event that is happening is Business Entanglements presented by ADQM Solutions and Tolbert Management Agency with our special guest, Maya J. with Journey Movements. This is a 4-week coaching session starting on Tuesday, September 7th from 7:30 to 9 p.m. The session will inspire, empower, and influence entrepreneurs. Break down your barriers with certified life coaches. You guys can find out more information at adqmsolutions.com to purchase your tickets. And lastly, we need you guys to save the date. It is back again for the third time, vending and hosting 3.0 with OneBridge Connect and Jax Entrepreneurs and Leaders. If you guys were there for the first one or for 2.0, you know that you do not want to miss 3.0. This is going to be on Saturday, September 11th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the beautiful OneBridge in Regency Square Mall. Save the date. We will have more information to come.
Welcome, Jacksonville. How is everybody doing? Jacksonville and the surrounding areas, but actually all over the world. As usual, you are tuned into yet another episode of the Mind Your Business with the Architect Show, and we cannot be more thrilled to have you guys here with us. We thank you for always supporting us, always watching, always engaging. We love you. Again, this is the Mind Your Business with the Architect Show, where we aim to plug small businesses into Jacksonville, then Jacksonville right back into its small businesses. We have a great show planned for you all today. We're going to be talking about some good, juicy topics as usual. And without further ado, I would just like to go ahead and introduce the wonderful my co-host that has been accompanying me for the last 4 weeks. I do not want to say goodbye to her, but this will be her last episode. But yes. I want to introduce the one and only Miss Angel Brooks.
Hey, everybody. Oh, giving all honors to God Almighty. It has been a blessing on this journey, and this will not be my last time here. Definitely, because, I got to come back and keep everybody on their toes. But don't forget about me, Candy Coated Wig Restoration, 904-878-2311. Let me make those wigs sweet again.
Perfect. Again, thanks for being here and gracing us with your presence for these last couple of weeks. We have definitely enjoyed you. By all means, we have enjoyed everything that you had to say. Before we move any further, I want to encourage you, if you're watching the live show, please like, share, comment. I'm trying to think of a way that we can do something for the person who shares the live every week. We're thinking of something as an incentive, but if you're watching via Facebook, please like, share, and subscribe.
You can get them an iPad.
Yeah.
Or you can get one of these candy coated wigs. Come on now.
So somebody said she got a candy coated wig, and somebody else said they got an iPad. I ain't saying none of that. I said I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Hey, you listen.
I'm here for suggestions.
I take one for the team if that's gonna help. Hey,
Look, and I know you will. She's serious in the mud. I love you,
for
girl.
real.
All right, so we have another phenomenal guest in the building. I believe this is your first time on the show, or were you here for the pandemic?
Correct. No. This is the first time
Very
on this
first
show.
time. Okay, bet. So I'm so excited to announce my friend and colleague, partner. It's weird. I don't even know what to call him sometimes. The one and only Mr. Luke Lewis with Layer 3 Network. Oh, 3 Layer.
No. You got it right. You got it right.
I'm sorry.
Layer 3 Network. Awesome. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope y'all are having a great day so far, but I also hope that the rest of your day is way gooder than it started.
You heard
Yes, we said gooder.
So, Luke, before we get going, we always give all of our in-studio guests a special place where they can go ahead and kind of plug themselves, plug their businesses, tell us why you're here, what are you promoting, all that good stuff. So you have the floor, man. Plug yourself.
Gotcha. So I'm going to make an attempt to make it short because I'm hopped up on caffeine, and you know what that means. Bars. Right. So first and foremost, I want to say that I am the Chief Service Officer at One Bridge Connect, where we help small product-based businesses accelerate and strengthen the foundation of their business so we all can go to the next level together. We operate on the potluck mentality where if one person brings something and someone else brings something, we can all eat together without having to cook an entire meal, if that makes sense. Secondly, I am also the CSO of Layer 3 Network, where we help small business owners get their voices heard so that they can break through all the noise that's going on the internet and social media, and kind of like get their voices heard, because I mean, at the end of the day, someone could end up with subpar service and subpar products if they do not get you. Yes, you.
Absolutely.
Right. So
I know.
Exactly. And so that'll create a lose-lose, right? And we're all about creating win-win situations. And lastly, I'm the director of sales and services for XRI, which is Xera Realty Incorporated, and we do primarily commercial real estate. So whether you want to get a space inside the Avenues Mall, or if you want to buy the whole Avenues Mall, you still dial the same number, which is 904-465-0100. We operate in all of Florida and Georgia, and there's more to come. The end.
Bro, that was like a whole mouthful. I love it when I see people, or when I get to encounter people who have multiple streams. That is the goal. If you are out there and you're listening, multiple streams is the way to go. I know you heard it before. So I'm so happy to have you in the building, in the studio with us. Before we get going, let's go ahead and pay some bills. We've got to go to our sponsors. After our sponsors, you're going to hear music. And then after that, we're going to get going with the question of the day. So we'll be right back after these words from our sponsors. And you're going to hear Order My Steps. And then you will be right back with your show.
Hey, y'all.
Hello. So right now we are doing the sponsorship ad for Blue Skies Foundation. You probably see it on the screen. We're so happy to have those guys as one of our dedicated sponsors. And listen up for the next one. I'll let you know when the next one is up. The next one is going to be none other than the one and the only TKOV, but we're not there yet. I'll let you know when we get there. If you're watching, please share. How's everybody doing? Check in. If you're in the room, go ahead and put some comments in the comment section, and then we're going to have a special area in which we're going to acknowledge everybody and acknowledge what you're saying. But we want to know that you're in the room. So if you're in the room, please say hello so that we can say hello back, so that we can engage with you and all that good stuff.
All that.
Now we are on TK Overby, Business Consulting. She's another dedicated sponsor, or they're another dedicated sponsor.
Check her out, y'all.
Yes. Could not do what we do without her. TKOverbyConsulting.com is the website. You tell her that I sent you, she'll know what it's about. All right, let's see.
Yes.
Check in, y'all.
Yeah.
Virtually pull up.
Terry Jones, I see you.
I love that.
Trees, hey there.
Virtually
Shalonda, I'm sorry, put some respect. First Lady Shalonda, hey there, how you doing? Jeff, how you doing, man? Oh man, I love it. Got a couple more seconds, and then we're going to. Your commercial was on there last week, but we weren't able to debut it on the live show because what's the name?
Right.
But we about to do it in a minute.
What? What?
Yeah. And we made the graphic too for you. All right, we are now on Candy Coated Wigs.
Woo! Come on, come through.
So now, like visually.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a whole piece of candy.
Look, come on now. Come through.
It's a whole piece of candy. Look, I'm trying. Look.
Somebody said a snake. She said she ain't no snake. She a piece of candy.
Look, I'm trying to make sure I get these wigs together.
Okay.
I want my ladies looking good.
After this, we're going to go and listen to a song. Because of the topic of the day, I wanted to play Order My Steps because the topic that we're going to be talking about will absolutely need God to order our steps in what we're going to be talking about. I don't want to reveal it yet. That's what you hear me talking around it. That is definitely on purpose. Again, guys, if you're just joining, please share this video, share this live video, and then please let us know that you're in the room so that we may be able to engage with you and acknowledge your presence. We love to do that here at the show. We're just sitting here sharing. Hopefully you're doing the same thing.
Y'all.
All right, now we are on the song Order My Steps. All right, let's see.
Order my steps, Lord.
Yeah, that's got to be your daily prayer.
I don't even want to walk it.
Oh my God, Miss Terry Jones. Let me put some respect on your name too. You are a first lady. First Lady T is what she's saying. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Look, we need to get you on here too. Inbox us so we can see what we need to do. Angel say, hey. You know how I go.
Yes.
Ebony, I love you. Ebony is Puff Mistress. You're going to start to see her coming up next week. She's all the way in Vegas. She's tuning in on her vacation.
That's dedication.
That is. She said, hey, I'm in Vegas, but I dipped in just to say hello.
Okay.
I love it.
That's a whole 3 hours behind.
I love it. Look, and you know what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. She can be doing anything right now.
Dedication.
But she was able to check in with us, and we thank you for it. We will be coming back very, very shortly. I hope you can tell the organization that we have going on in the studio, because we worked really, really hard to get this new organization going for you all. Organization. Matter of fact, that's all like a topic of the day.
Listen.
We can we need to have that, talk about that at some point. The question of the day is sponsored by ADQM Solutions. How do you manage conflict? That's what we're going to be talking about. Yeah, that's why this song is playing, because handling conflict, you're going to need to say, Lord, order my steps, bridle my tongue. You know what I'm saying? Because you act off emotions sometimes. You can. And that's a juicy topic. No. Especially, I mean, it's in every area of your life, but especially as a business owner, you got to disgruntled customer, or, you know what I'm saying, a partner.
Or staff, or partner, or
vendor,
Whomever.
anything.
Yeah.
And you're going to need to be able to handle it in a way that both parties walk away not feeling attacked, not feeling. We need them to want to continue to work with each other. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So handle it in that way. That's what I'm saying. This song is a pretty long song, so I'm thinking about to fade this out. Should you be my reminder to fade it back up, please? All right, we're about to come back from commercial, and we're gonna get it going just right now. Hey, everybody. This is Jason, the Architect Tober. You are now tuned into another episode of the Mind Your Business with the Architect Show, where we aim to plug small businesses into Jacksonville, then Jacksonville right back into a small businesses. You can catch us here every Tuesday from 1 to 2 p.m. for the live show, and then the replay every Sunday night. And I like that. That sounds like Quiet Storm. And then the replay every Sunday night at 10 o'clock. All right, so we're sitting here with our guest co-host Angel and our friend Mr. Luke Lewis, and we're going to get down to the topic of the day because it's juicy. The topic of the day is sponsored by ADQN Solutions, and the topic of the day is how do you manage conflict? That's a big one. We can apply that in all areas of our lives. But we're going to be specifically talking about as it relates to business as well. So I'm gonna open up the question to everybody in the studio. How do you handle conflict?
I mean, honestly, for me, I try to put myself in their position because we're all customers at one point. But I'll say a little prayer because sometimes people will not back down if they feel that they are right. So I also try to find a way to let them see it from both point of views. And I think that's an overall thing that we have to do. But you have to remain calm in dealing with any kind of conflict because emotionally, I'm not going to lie, I wasn't always saved. And the first thing, luck if you buck. I'm like, you ain't about to come in me.
Angel, I never.
We gotta be so honest because God is multifaceted, so He's all around us. But I'm just being honest. I wasn't always saved, and I did react out of emotion. I honestly really would.
Yeah.
And I'd be ready to say, "What you talking about? You don't like this?"
Right.
Because I gave you what you asked for.
Right.
But in growth, especially becoming a business owner and my relationship with God, I had to learn, okay, Angel, step back, take a look. How would you feel? How would you handle that from a customer perspective? And how would you handle that from a business owner perspective?
Right.
And you gotta, at that time, you have to know how to multitask and think of both. Because when things are happening, it's going so fast. So you gotta do that.
Before I say my little 2 cents, Luke, what you got to say? How do you manage conflict?
Well, so my very first go-to, and like Sis said, none of us was always safe. Okay. Let's keep it 1,000%, right? So, but I've learned over the course of the last 43 years to give them a little bod.
43 years.
Give them a little who?
Give them a little bod.
What that mean?
No, I'm glad you asked. So
I knew that's what you.
I like to give them the benefit of the doubt. BOD.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know whatever y'all was thinking. That's what it means. So the benefit of the doubt is something as simple as like, all right, when you get cut off on you're on the road, you're already running late, and you get cut off. Right. The second thing, let's keep it honest. The second thing that I think is, well, maybe they're rushing to the ER.
Yeah.
Maybe they're, maybe they're going to the emergency room. Maybe they're going to the hospital. Maybe they got this call that you never want to get that says, get home now.
Right.
Right. So I applied that to them. And guess what? It actually helps me calm down because I'm not upset anymore. If you have an emergency situation and that's why you cut me off,
right,
then why am I upset?
Right.
Right. So I think about that a lot, and also considering the perspectives,
right?
Different people's perspectives,
right?
Although we all know that crunchy peanut butter is better than smooth, we don't have to act actually argue about it.
Well, I
Especially
might.
when especially when everyone has the right to be wrong.
It's the crunch.
Right?
Everybody has the right to
Everybody
be wrong.
has the right
I
to be
love it.
wrong. So why am I upset about it?
Right. Because you're definitely wrong about the crunchy peanut butter. I mean, I'm just going to put that out there. Because we about to manage this conflict right now. Because
Right.
So I think you both brought up some very, very, very good points. Sometimes, like you said, we weren't always saved. We are who we are at the core of us, and it's a daily fight. It's a daily struggle to be better than you were yesterday, right? So sometimes, without even thinking about it, you revert back, and some stuff might come out your mouth that you might not, want to come out your mouth.
I'm writing down your license plate because I'm gonna find you.
Ooh, no.
I'm playing. I'm not.
Well, that's not subconscious. Like you have to work in order to do it. So if you listen, stay away from Angel. Don't have no conflict.
I'm a sweetheart.
She really, really is. But no, so sometimes it is easy to revert back without even thinking about it. Who they think they are? You know what I'm saying? I gave them what they asked for. They wanted a discount. I gave them a discount. This is what they paid for. Like there's so many things that we can jump out the gate and just feel and say.
There's definitely a lot of layers to it.
Yeah,
definitely. I mean, even from a partnership perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
So even if it's not like a 50-50 business partner, but if we're partnering to create this event coming up, we're partnering to do another, drive up, pop-up drive-in movie theater, right?
Okay.
So even during that, and we're all on the same page, we think, for the most part, we have the same goal. So, but there still will be conflict. Right. So how do we manage that conflict? And the rule that's worked best for me is when I receive what you're saying, I receive it as though I know you're trying to make this event the best it could be.
Exactly.
So even if we disagree, if we both do agree on this event, we got to make this thing happen, then I can let more things go as far as like your tone and why you're breathing so hard when you're talking to me, and why is your hand closed? I can let some of those things go because I know that you focus on the event, right?
Right.
I mean, it is. That's so funny that this is the topic because I had a situation like that.
Are they still living? That's all I need to know.
No, always.
Is their house burned down?
Always. No.
Is the sugar in the gas tank?
I'm so nonviolent. No, I had a client, they asked me to do a particular thing to their hair, and I did exactly what they asked for.
Uh-huh.
Now, this is going to coincide with, because I'm glad we brought up conflict and you, Luke Skywalker, because that's going to This is what happened. So when the conflict tries to move over into getting a discount? Because that's the issue that happened with me.
Uh-huh.
They caused the conflict to try to get the product for cheaper, but then went on social media and was wearing it and everything.
Oh, whoa, okay.
Oh yeah.
So I have a question. Now I'm going to bring this up too. So
I'm sure this never happens here in Jacksonville, by the way.
Oh no, I'm just the first time.
Right. I mean, I know it happens in Cleveland.
Right.
I got proof.
What? Ohio?
But
I came from Columbus.
Oh, where?
Why not?
Yeah. So, but I'm sure it don't happen in Jacksonville. Jacksonville. Jackson, show me the deal.
Yeah, he got bars for days.
Look, we need to come back. This group right here. Hey.
So look, I wrote down. There's a saying that says that the customer is always right.
Okay. Did you write it down to scratch it out?
A hush falls over the room. That's what they say back in the old time church. The hush falls over the room. So, does the customer is always right fit into your scope or your perspective of conflict resolution as it relates to your business? How do you feel about that? Good God Almighty, I ain't never heard her this quiet ever.
I'm gonna pass that mic right on over to you.
So okay, so let's go straight to it first. Saying the customer is always right was a marketing plan that worked very well, but it's overdue. It's expired. The customer isn't always right, and I'm not even going to talk about them. I'll talk about myself.
Okay.
Because as a customer, sometimes I order things that I don't necessarily know the components or the key parts of this of this thing that I'm asking you for, right? I may not even know that what I'm asking for either can't be done or this is not the solution to my problem.
Correct.
Right? So I could be totally wrong as the customer,
Right.
because what I'm asking for is not the solution, right? I had a young lady when I was a line cook back in the 90s. A young lady, she asked for a no egg omelet with everything.
What?
So all the ingredients that would have went inside the omelet get sauteed on the grill, and that's what's on your plate. That's not what she wanted. She wanted egg white omelet with everything, but she got exactly what she asked for.
You asked for fajita.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I know what you mean. Fajita.
So we all know that the whole customer's always right thing.
As a customer myself, I'm not always right, and that's what we have to. The thing is, we have to do everyday self-preservation.
Right.
I mean, being serious. We're not always right, because I've gone and asked for something, and just like Mr. Luke said, I didn't pronunciate it right. I didn't ask the right questions, and the person I was asking for it from gave me exactly what I asked for. So we ourselves have to start looking at how we ask for things. We're not always right.
Right.
And I don't like that slogan was out there, the customer is always right. We need to rethink. Maybe the customer needs to do some research.
Right. I believe that the customer that felt wronged made that slogan up, number one.
Yeah.
Some customer didn't get what they wanted or didn't get their way, and they said, the customer's always right, and we bought into it, and now we said, no, I'm just joking. I don't know how that originated. I understand what they mean behind it when they say that the customer is always right. What they're saying is that these customers are the ones paying your bills. They're the ones who help you pay your employees. They're the ones who's helping you thrive as a business owner, all that kind of stuff. So I get it in that perspective and in that respect. But I believe that you're right. The customer is not always right. No. There's been cases where I just knew I was right as a customer, and whether they gave me what I wanted because I thought that I was right, or whether they did it, as time went on, I was like, hey, you know what? I wasn't right about that. So the customer is not always right. However, we have to consider that they are the ones who's paying our bills. They're the ones who's helping us pay our employees and things like that. All right. So we've come to the show where we're going to do customer. I'm still talking about customer.
There you go.
We're going to be talking about viewer comments. The first comment is going to come from Terry. Mine's is a little bit lagged. I'm sorry. First Lady T. Put some respect on your name. It says, I give them back their response to ensure that they know what they said and see that it might not have been the correct response, because you may be able to say something and don't realize how it came across until it's said back to you. That's absolutely correct. I definitely agree. True. Luke, you about to? Sorry, look like you're about to agree or disagree or.
Oh no, I was just agreeing. Very true. Amen.
Amen. Got you. Tiffany says customers aren't always right. I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you are right. We have another comment coming from Tiffany Tip Martin. I appreciate you for joining in the conversation today. She said that it definitely does happen here in Jacksonville. That was that was in regard to
Luke. Yes, ma'am.
And then another comment that she made. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm skipping through. Tiffany says, we are the experts, not the customers. We have to be confident enough to tell the customer, this is what you asked for. This is what I recommended to get us where you want to go. I definitely agree with that. We're the experts. They're looking at us to be the experts, whether they say it or not. That's why they came to you, because they believed in some way, shape, or form you knew more than they knew about a specific topic. So I definitely agree with that. We have another comment from Tiffany Tip Martin. I think that's just something to say for a reminder to give your best customer service. I like
that.
True. I like it. So I think it boils down to what you said, Luke. It's all about perspective, right?
Yeah.
Because we could say I was right, you were wrong, whatever. But I think Tiffany Tip Martin just put it into perspective again. If we said to ourselves, just as a reminder before the customer gets to us, before the the tip or whatever gets to us, then we're always operating in that mindset and we're operating through that
Absolutely.
scope.
Absolutely.
So that was wonderful. I appreciate that, Tiffany. We got one more comment. Miss Monique Ellis. Hey, Miss Monique Denise. Well, Monique Ellis from the Monique Denise Band. She says, too many loopholes in that statement.
Ooh, I'm right there with you, Miss Monique. My mind started turning like,
Look,
ooh.
Angel man.
Listen.
They is not always right.
No, it is. It's like we can sugarcoat it, we can candy coat it like that.
All right.
We can candy coat it as much as we want, but I still feel as people we need to take that self-preservation because trust me, I can be nice.
Mm-hmm.
And you will still have these people that just have internal conflict that just want to have a conflict, period.
Right. I agree.
Just want to start, or just you could be giving the best service and they still just want to find something wrong with
right.
with your service, period.
And I do want to say that I'm saying you, meaning the entrepreneur, the business owner, if we're listening we're actually intently listening to the conversation that's being had, we always say all money ain't good money. We should be. A lot of times we're hearing the triggers. We're hearing it in the conversation, but we want that dollar. We want that sale. We want that new customer. That we ignore it sometimes.
I've learned that. Oh no. I learned that real quick because no, seriously, I prayed on that as a new business owner, just being 8 months in the game. Really, that was mine before I even became a business owner because people will try you.
They will.
People will try you. Like, Miss Tiffany, let me get some of that silky hand stuff, but then I'll use it all and bring it back to her and say, this was bad. It was rancid. It wasn't good.
Right.
That's what they do.
Right.
And all money isn't because let me tell you something about me. I'll be the first one to recommend you to go somewhere else.
I will.
Well, if my business or my services are not equipped for your needs, candy coated, then let me show you somewhere over here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, I got 2 people that came back because they saw that the grass was brown.
On the other side.
It wasn't candy coated over on mine. And they came back because they knew.
I love it.
They knew.
These are all great perspectives. Tip, that's why I send all my customers. I don't want to use, just by the way. No, I'm just playing.
Right.
Autumn, even if you're watching, if you're listening, if you got that last customer, I sent you, beware. I'm just saying. Right. I didn't want to make their flyer for them that time. I didn't want to do their website. So we are going to close out that portion of the show. We've got some really good topics. I'm trying to decide, should I go into the next topic or going to do some more sponsors right now? As I'm trying to get words from the producer. So we're going to go ahead and go with the topic of the day. The topic of the day is, what do you do when you don't know what to do?
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the top things.
Right.
It should be the number one thing, actually.
Pray and ask. I'll say pray and seek guidance. Pray and seek advice from a trusted source.
Have you been in I know you have, but have you been in a situation where you can actually tell about that, where you had to put some of that stuff into practice that you're saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh, just with the hair aspect. Mm-hmm. Again, disgruntled customer did exactly what I asked them to do. And I reached out to a lady that I follow who's been in the game for years. And the advice that she gave me, I love when someone tells me where I went wrong also.
Okay.
And she showed me where I went wrong with the customer as well as where the customer went wrong with me.
Gotcha.
Also.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's real good. Real good. So what you, Mr. Luke?
So let's see. What do you do when you don't know what to do? So first, I love the fact that it's so open-ended. You can go any direction with it. But from a business perspective, even though I may not know what to do,
right,
I still have an idea of what the goal is.
Right.
Like so prime example, if I have no idea how to bake a cake, I still know that I want a cake. So I find somebody who has baked a cake before successfully and figure out where I can provide value to them so they can tell me the first step that I need to do because I have no idea.
Gotcha. Exactly. I love that you said provide value to them because now it's a mutually beneficial relationship.
Oh yeah.
That's a whole nother conversation. That's actually a good conversation that we do need to have because anyway, that's a whole nother show, y'all. Yeah, very important. But I believe that you're absolutely right. You have to remember the goal in which you started. You have to remember the goal that you want to see. So when you don't know what to do, everything that you do after that point should be leading up to the goal because I really don't know what to do specifically, but I do know the goal that I'm trying to reach. Mm-hmm. So everything that I do should match up or lead me to that goal. I know for me, when I don't know what to do, the first thing I do is I take a pause. Mm-hmm. We mess up almost in every area of our lives when we move not knowing what to do. That's a good recipe for potentially making the wrong decision or making a mistake. Take a pause. See what's going on. Try to use discernment. I love that word. Discernment doesn't mean you're a prophet. Discernment doesn't mean you're psychic. Discernment means you're just taking the temperature of the room, taking the temperature of that situation, taking the temperature of a person. Take the temperature, discern what's going on, and seek God and move with the goal in mind. Everything that I've done that's led me to whatever amount of success that I have, I didn't know what I was doing every single time. Lord knows I didn't. I didn't know what I was doing half the time, honestly. But I knew what the goal was, and I knew who my God was. Exactly. As long as you know the goal and you know your God, the two of those is a combination for success, I would say.
You're very, very right. I'm going to bring my tambourine in Oregon.
She went from gangster to now she went to shout y'all. She what you call it? They did a B3. That's what they call it. The Oregon
Hammond B3.
Yeah. What it do, Angel? I love it. All right, so we've got some more fan comments. You guys are really bringing them in, and we thank you for it. We're going to start with First Lady Terry Jones. I'm not sure if it's up. There we go. It says, so true. Our money is not good money. I had someone ask me for a price for my product, and once I gave it to him, he wanted to know what all went into that price. I'm thinking you don't go into Walmart and ask them what it took to make that pillow, that bag of chips, etc. So I told him he needed to get someone else to get his product. I agree.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree. You not about to. I'm not in the business of explaining how, you know what I'm saying, the inner workings of my business. That's for me and my employees. That's for me and all that, and all that. The next comment we have is coming from Tiffany Tip Martin. She says, follow your first mind. That's trusting yourself as well as God, whether you understand it or not. You are on the road, girl.
Shouts out to Tiffany.
Yeah, she was
Barbie.
Yeah, like Barbie. She was on here last week. One of the best nail techs in all of Jacksonville. You got some really good perspectives, Tiff, and hopefully that won't be your last time coming on because you do got some good things to say. Next comment is all right. So we are going to go to pay some more bills, y'all. We about to have some more words from our sponsors, and then we'll go on with the next song, which will be "Any Way You Bless Me," and we'll be right back after these commercials. small businesses. I'm just making a few notes to make sure I don't forget to say some things. All right, we are on TK Overbees sponsorship ad right now. Again, we thank them for all of what they do for the show. I am taking notes, so y'all hear me getting quiet. But again, if you're just not tuning in, please share the live, comment that you're here. We want to talk and engage with you. We got some good stuff still coming up. We still have not talked about our guest co-host topic. She has a segment called Let's Talk About It, and we're going to be talking about being emotionally unavailable. Can't wait to dive into that because that's juicy. I believe it is, at least, because I think we all have some good perspective and things to learn as it relates to being emotionally unavailable.
Oh, yeah.
So we're doing good in the studio, y'all. I don't know if y'all can feel or see the difference in the flow of the show, but I'm so excited that I see it and it's coming together way better. So I thank you. All right, now we are on Miss Candy Kodak. Commercial for her ad for the sponsorship. Yay. I'm actually going to be playing this for the next 2 episodes, even though she's not going to be here. I just feel like I want to throw in a little just because we love you.
Just a little extra.
Yeah, just a little sweetness, a little candy, if you will.
Extra.
Yes, and then we're going to be going to the next song. This next song is called Any Way You Bless Me. I believe that is Hezekiah Walker. I thought that would be fitting as well. I just need some encouragement from my own self. So I'm just telling God, any way you bless me, however you see the figure work this thing out, I'm gonna be satisfied with it.
That's the truth.
Yeah, you gotta take it and just be thankful for whatever He gives you, because you know He's not gonna give you anything not good. That's not His goal. That's not His MO. All right, so we are now playing our last song of the day, which is Any Way You Bless Me. Hey, how is everybody doing? We thank you all for tuning in. We thank you all for being a part of our in-studio audience. Not really in studio, but you know what I mean. You guys engage with us. You join us here every week, and we can't be more thankful for you. Please, again, don't forget to share this video and comment that you are here. Oh my God, there's more comments. Well, no, it's not more comments. Okay. So we'll be coming back in just a little while. I doubt if I'll let the whole song play. Because I do want to get to this juicy topic. If you are watching, please give me your definition of being emotionally unavailable. Yes. Start dropping those in the comments so that when we get there, you've already started doing that. Right after this, we're going to go ahead and announce the events one more time too. Thank you. I love my producers and I don't even know what to call them, directors and everybody who's on the team. I was going to wait to do that last, but I am so thankful and so thrilled to have you guys all on the team. So after this, actually, we're going to go into some events that we're having that we need to announce. If you want to get your events show, then you know where to find us. Hit us up right here on our page. Or you can give us a call at 904-701-8774. I am going to go ahead and fade this song out so that we can get to the events. No? Okay, we're going to let the song play. Oh, got you.
All right, so this weekend, Virtual Give-A-Thon presented by Blue Skies Foundation's Authors and Art Camp and Inspire Learning Center. We are raising funds for our youth. So we are asking for all donations. Join us at One Bridge Connect this Saturday, the 21st, from 2 to 4 p.m. We are, again, raising funds for scholarships for visual arts, digital arts, all the performing arts, spoken word, public speaking, all of that good stuff for our youth. We look forward to seeing you guys there and helping us reach our goal. Our next event, sponsored by ADQM Solutions, Business Entanglements, Lady QM Solutions, and Tolbert Management Agency with special guest Maya J with Journey Moments. This is a 4-week coaching session starting September the 7th from 7:30 to 9 p.m. They are going to be breaking down business barriers, and you are getting this with certified life coaches Autumn, Jason, and Maya. You can purchase your tickets at 80qmsolutions.com. And lastly, Vending and Hosting 3.0, that is coming back. If you guys were with us for the first and the second one, you already know we are bringing the fire Saturday, September 11th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the beautiful One Bridge in Regency Square Mall. More info to come, but save the date.
All right, and now I'm going to go ahead and fade it out, and we're going to come back to our regularly scheduled program right about now. Hello, hello, hello. You are listening to the one and only Jason the Architect Toward, and you are tuned into another episode of the Mind Your Business with the Architect Show, where we aim to plug small businesses into Jacksonville, then Jacksonville right back into small businesses. You can catch us here every Tuesday live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and our newly designed website, jasonthearchitect.com. From 1 to 2 every Tuesday, and then you can catch the replay every Sunday night at 10 p.m. She is on it, y'all. We're gonna hate to see her leave. But we have some phenomenal guests in the room with us, in the studio with us. You know, we got our guest co-host, Ms. Angel, in the building. We've been talking to Mr. Luke. And now we're going to go ahead and just toss it over to our guest co-host, Angel Brooks. She has a segment called Let's Talk About It. So without further ado, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So today's topic is called emotionally unavailable. That's a good one. So as business owners, sometimes we have to learn how to become emotionally unavailable.
Mm-hmm.
And that means you cannot keep getting distracted, whether it be family, whether it be friends, whether it be other people's problems that turn into your problems. And as a business owner, I have dealt with that a lot. I can, people will call you, especially when you're starting to get into the groove of your business and doing your daily things that pertain to your business. You seem to get things like, oh, my cat's stuck in a tree, my dog ran away, different things like that. And you have to learn to stay focused, because sometimes the enemy can use your very own family and friends to get you off of what you should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to learn sometimes how to become emotionally unavailable.
Got you.
We have to.
And you're saying we need to learn how to do this. Again, I'm just trying to reiterate it for the people who truly understand what you're saying. Become emotionally unavailable so that
you can focus on your business.
Gotcha.
So I'll ask this question. So anybody in the room, have you ever been doing your business like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, everything's been going strong, and then you get someone, it could be a friend, that calls you and they call you with this down news.
Got you.
And me being the person I am, I immediately take that on. So now I become so unfocused.
Right.
Now I've spent 2 or 3 days on their problem.
Right.
When I missed out 2 or 3 days building up my brand.
I got you.
So I'm learning to reprogram myself to become emotionally unavailable. And it's not a bad thing. People look at it as a bad thing. It's just saying to them, hey, I understand you. Because with me, you get 30 seconds. Tell me what your problem is. And then I have to categorize you, put you back, because if not, you'll find yourself, you never found yourself getting caught up in a conversation about something that was going wrong with someone else. Now, next thing you know, it's 6 o'clock.
Right.
And you should have been posting during these prime times about your business.
You're right.
Luke, how do you feel about that?
Absolutely. So I think we've all been there. And I hope that we all have not been there, because it's not a good place to be.
Right.
It doesn't bring confidence. It doesn't bring power. It doesn't bring really any motivation for my business when I'm drained, because I done ran out of gas coming
Right.
to help you change your flat tire,
Right.
and now neither one of us is driving.
Right.
So when you think about it from that perspective, right, I think of it from the airplane perspective. When the masks come down, you're supposed to put yours on first. And it's not
Right.
being selfish. That's because if you don't take care of you, you can't help anybody else.
Exactly.
Right? So the same thing goes with business. My business is supposed to be helping more people than just you.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't take on
Mm-hmm.
your problems and issues. I can point you in the right direction,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't take them on. And the moment that I do, and I have been guilty of it many times, but the moment I do that, I could be negatively impacting that person who needs me in 5 minutes.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm definitely going to agree. And I kind of feel like you. I hope nobody has gone through it, but then I hope you have, because it's a part of the process.
Yeah.
It's like in order for you to get wherever you're going to have to go through this so that you can know how to handle it on even a greater scale when you get to, whatever level that you set your mind to be on. There used to be a time where I was I'm talking way too emotionally unavailable, all under the pretense of I want somebody to be here for me, or they ain't asking me to to come to Egypt and move the mountain. All they doing is asking me to, like, I tell myself these things. I used to tell myself these things to make it okay for them to abuse me, to make it okay for them to just treat me like I'm a trash can. And they would literally come dump on me, in me, into me, and I'm wondering why I can't focus no more. I'm wondering what's going on, and sometimes I forget that I've even had that conversation. I just talked to so and so, and that's why I'm feeling. So it's almost like, how you get your anointing oil and you anoint the house to rid the house. It's almost like I got to do that for my internal being, to rid myself of whatever it was that they just dropped off that I wasn't aware that they dropped off.
Listen, I just wanted to, I don't know if we're there yet, but Tiffany, Tip Martin, she had a good one. In business, as business owners, I feel that emotional unavailability is needed. I've witnessed people giving all their profits away, and I've also seen where some owners were emotionless and don't keep good business due to such. It requires balance.
You're right.
And that's it, because that's what I'm saying. I'll shut you down in a minute, because people, when you have a light, and it's the truth, when you have a light, people seem to attract to you and want to dump in you all the time, because they feel, well, she can handle it. And I have been there, starting my business, where I've been down, I've been paralyzed for days because I've been so busy trying to figure out a solution to somebody's problem that has nothing to do with me. So I have to tell you, listen, right now I have to deal with you later.
Right.
And that's what I'll tell them. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but I have to deal with you later, because people will dump on, people will suck your energy from you. And when they start to feel better, you'll see, you're sitting there like this. Well, what was I supposed to do again? Oh, well, now I'm getting nasty and mean with my customers, because I've allowed you to infect me with your with your drama.
So Tobert Management Agency does a lot of different things, and one of the things that they do is we manage talent and do business development, or even manage businesses to some degree. So even when I first started that business, because I was geeked, I was gung ho, I was just, oh my God, we about to kill it. And I was allowing these artists, these business owners to really, I was empowering them to continue doing it. Call me any type of day, think I'm supposed to just answer, like as if they're literally my only client. Now I'm trying to schedule shows for you. I'm trying to think ahead of the game. I'm trying to schedule photo shoots, make partnerships with, brand and back. I mean, I'm doing all of these things. And because I'm doing all of these things within my allotted time frame, I think sometimes they were, oh, he's going to always be available. I can call him even outside of his business hours. And then if he don't answer, then I'm asking him, I'm almost checking him. Why didn't you answer? Well, sir, do you know it's 9:00 at night? And I'm not supposed to be answering your phone call right now? Did you know, did you forget that I just did blah A through F for you all in 2 hours today? Like, but as long as we keep allowing them to, as long as we keep being available for them to, it's like it's like the cat that you feed. It's gonna keep coming back once you feed them. Ain't nothing wrong with the cat. He's gonna wake in bed. It's something wrong with us thinking that the cat is gonna stop coming.
First Lady has a good one. She says it all starts with a to-do list and going to no sound on phone time, technology, etc., to ensure important things get done. And I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. If it's not a business card, because I have a business line and a personal line. Yeah. If it's not on my business line, I'm not answering the phone to you.
Yeah, and even if it's outside of my business hours, I'm starting. If I want to answer, I will. If I don't, then I won't. But even in that case, I'm still sending the wrong message that it's okay to contact me outside of business hours. So even still, if I'm not doing anything, sometimes I'll make myself not be available.
Yeah, I mean, I like to tell folks that it is okay for you to reach out at any time, but don't expect an immediate response.
Yes.
Right.
So I'm not going to tell them not to, shoot me an email at 2 a.m. Just don't expect a response until I'm in my normal hours of operation.
Right.
Exactly.
It's like setting the boundaries in any relationship. I feel like you just got to put it out there. Hey, this is what it is. This is how we're going to operate. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're not going to do. And not to be mean, but if you can't abide by these, then I'm not the one for you. And you're definitely not the one for me.
Tiffany has a good one. Again, she said, as a nail tech, I've learned to balance this and still learning when it comes to my loved ones. Yes, Tiffany, me too. We have to filter it from emotional needs as well as give it. Again, it's just balance and time.
Right.
And that's the truth, because that's kind of where I was going. It's family members.
Yeah. That
would call me, and it's like, you want to tell me little Johnny had candy at school today?
Right.
I don't care.
You just want to keep saying Candy because your name is Candy Cody.
Candy Cody, yes, I am. I don't care, but they will. Your family will do that. They'll try to pull you into that web. Not even family, just friends. They'll pull you into that web, and now you're just you're bogged down with their issues that you forget about your own, what your business is. They do.
I agree.
They do.
Terry had a comment too.
I see that. Even if I see the message, I will not respond until business hours. Me and you on the same page.
I like.
Well, there it is.
Like I don't know if this is being petty or what, but like when they message me on Facebook and I know that they can see that I saw it, I want them to see that I saw it and still didn't respond.
Oh, I'm gonna start blowing you up.
So that
like he synced it. He know why he seen me.
Look, because then that can start the conversation. You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's like a subliminal, non-verbal way of saying respect my business hours, dude.
Business owner, I tell anybody, a business owner, my difference from coming from corporate America to a business owner, they think we're robots. You're supposed to just be up and available for them.
Yeah.
I think part of that is our fault too, because we say we grinding 24/7.
Yeah.
We doing this, we do, and you say it like it's a thing to do.
It's
really not.
I like
really
a whole rap video. I love it.
Look, so wait, somebody commented, I have to say this. Somebody said, where is it? Tiffany said, Luke always got a metaphor. # metaphor king.
Yes.
That's funny.
All right, so we're going to have to close out this portion of the show, y'all. It has been so lovely, so wonderful. This new way of doing things on this show, like I'm not even rushing. I don't feel like I'm rushing anymore. This is freaking awesome. And before we get out of here, as usual, I want to allow Luke to plug himself one more time, and then Angel, you come right behind him. And before we even get there, Angel, we thank you for gracing us with your presence for these last 4 weeks. Y'all heard her; she said she will not. This is not gonna be the last time. So
definitely be back.
Luke, plug yourself real quick, please.
All right, real quick. One Bridge Connect, Layer 3 Network, Xera Realty, same number, 904-465-0100. Pull up virtually.
Just like that. All right.
I love it. I'm gonna start using that. Pull up virtually. Look, listen, I'm gonna make a whole meme out of you. For real.
A t-shirt or something.
Something. Pull up virtually. All right. Candy Coated Wig Restoration. Follow me on all social media platforms. IG Candy Coated _wig _restoration. 904-878-2311. Let me make those wigs sweet again.
Perfect. Thanks again for giving us your time. These last 4 weeks. If you are listening and you want us to talk about a specific topic, we want to hear from you. Please drop us a comment. Please get with us in our inboxes and let us know. Again, you are tuned into the Mind Your Business with the Architect Show. Catch us here next Tuesday from 1 to 2 for the live show. Then every Sunday, 10 at night for the replay. And lastly, I want to remind every single person up underneath the sound of my voice, I want to remind you to celebrate you, even if it's by yourself. Woo!
Good.
Yes. So we thank you. Oh man, I forgot to give credit to what credit was due. I wanted to say thank you to the producer, Miss Autumn with ADQ.
Thank you, Miss Autumn.
We still love
ADQM. Thank you, Miss Autumn.
Yeah, shout out to Autumn ADQM Solutions for producing the whole show. All that you see is totally them. I wish I could say I was that brilliant, but I'm not. But that's why God connects you with other people who are brilliant in their areas.
Yes.
We all stay in our lanes. And I know that's why we work so well together. So again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for always supporting. Catch us here next Tuesday, same place, same time. Catch the replay on Sunday at 10. On Sunday at 10. And again, Angel, we love you. We thank you.
I love you guys.
And we are going to say not farewell, but see you next time, okay?
See you later.
All right. And remember, everybody, to celebrate yourself, even if it's by yourself.
Bye, y'all. Woo! I love it.
And right before we wrap it up, one more time, events this weekend, the virtual Give-a-thon this Saturday, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. at One Bridge. Thank you, Blue Skies Foundations, Authors in Art, Inspired Learning Center for putting this fundraiser together for our children. Last Time Business Entanglements presented by ADQM Solutions and Total Management Agency with Maya J from Journey Movement, 4-week coaching session starting September the 7th. And you can purchase your tickets at adqmsolutions.com. And don't forget, save the date, mark your calendar, Saturday, September the 11th, from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at One Bridge in Regency Square Mall, vending and hosting 3.0. Thank you guys. Don't ever say there's nothing to do in Duval, because there always is.
There's nothing to do in Duval. No,